I got in trouble for saying I like ketchup with steak. But yes, 100%, if there is some sort of dippable thing, I'm gonna throw that pizza crust in there, and I'll probably double dip as well. Just make sure that the crust isn't stuffed. I mean, then you're in real trouble. Hi, I'm Heughan, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what I eat on a good training day. Currently, I'm working on a TV show. It's called The Couple Next Door, where I'm playing a character. He's a cop, quite well built. So I've also been working on Outlander as well, where I play, a Highland warrior. So my muscles have to be quite full, and I have to work out quite a lot. So yeah, I definitely have very strict parameters when I'm working on these jobs. For me, I find, it's all about balance. It's not about one extreme or the other. And I've worked with a couple of nutritionists in the past few years, which have been really helpful just to understand your body and what your body responds to. If I'm shooting on Outlander especially, we start the day pretty early. I'll have water with lemon just to start. Quite quickly, I will have some coffee. I'm a big coffee fan. It's gotta be strong black, espresso based. I can have way too much. And what I've found is that coffee then has a negative effect and it actually makes you more tired. Yeah, I do drink a lot of black coffee. I try to work out in the morning. Sometimes it's difficult when we're working really early. If you're 5 a.m. start, it's hard to motivate yourself before that. Or actually, I might split it. I haven't got enough time to do a whole workout. I might do like 30-minute, 20-minute cardio session in the morning. And when I get home from work, maybe do another 30-minute weight session. And also when you get home from work, you never really feel like doing cardio. So it's kind of fun to just go lift a few weights. And then I'll follow that up with a protein shake. Whey protein, I love to take some athletic greens or some sort of greens powder, blueberries for antioxidants, maybe some mint, cube of ginger, ice, and whatever your liquid is, whether it's water or some sort of nut milk. Yeah, pretty delicious, tasty and filling as well. Breakfast, it's gonna be some sort of egg-based, easy source of protein, some fats, maybe avocado, and yeah, some vegetables thrown in there. So whether it's arugula or spinach, just something to get some fiber as well. On my show on Outlander, we shoot all over Scotland. We're in the Highlands, we're outdoors. It can be pretty difficult actually to get food that you're craving or that you need to keep your body going through a long shoot day. So I do tend to bring a lot of snacks with me, a handful of mixed nuts or fruit. Anything that I can hide in my sporran as well, which is my little bag that I wear with my kilt, usually a protein bar, something similar. Lunch on set is always pretty quick, normally supplied by our caterers, and they do change up the menu every day, but I always try to ask, get some sort of lean grilled meat, some vegetables. I'm not a huge fan of pork. I actually was born and brought up a vegetarian, didn't eat meat until I was 20 years old. Having meetings for Superman and got a trainer at the time. Never eaten meat, but this trainer told me that I needed to have more protein in my diet. And it was kind of a revelation in that I didn't have a very well balanced diet. So getting more protein in my diet, certainly I did notice the results. Depending on what kind of day I'm having or what kind of training I'm doing, I might stay away from carbohydrates. I've also run a lot of marathons in the past and my body works really well with carbohydrates. So if I am training for a marathon, then yeah, probably might have more of a carb intake. On my sort of fitness journey, I've learned a lot more about how to make that balanced. Dinner after a long day at work, getting home, it's always hard, isn't it? I love cooking, but for yourself, it kind of gets a little bit boring. It's the summer months right now. I love to grill. In Scotland, if it's not raining, I'll grill, maybe a steak, like, garlic cloves or rosemary leaf, and you can use the rosemary to brush the steak as well. And you just get so much flavor in there. Though I have to admit, I kind of like my steak medium more than medium rare. But for me, it's always about the condiments as well. I love a bit of spice, and of course, you've got to have a little bit of ketchup. It's controversial, but it's so right. I have lived in London, which is obviously a great city for food. I'm currently working in Belgium on The Couple Next Door, and the Belgians love for good food. They are well known for strong beer, for Belgian chocolates, but also their home cooking is fantastic. It's that kind of mix of French cuisine, Dutch cuisine, and they love bread. Edinburgh, where I come from traditionally, the capital of Scotland, you actually get a smell of malt, and it's actually from the brewery. Occasionally when the wind is in the right direction, you get this malted smell, and it is delicious. haggis all the way with neeps and tatties. Neeps are turnips or Swedes, traditionally served with haggis. Tatties, potatoes. Scots love potatoes. Absolutely 100% chunky peanut butter. I'm a huge fan. One of my favorite things before a workout, if I'm feeling a little bit fatigued, a couple of teaspoons, actually it always ends up being more than that, of peanut butter, maybe a little bit of jam, a preserve, gives you some sugar, gives you some fat, and then you're good to go. Favorite pizza topping would have to be something with jalapenos on it. And I kind of like it when they put arugula all over it and slices of Parmesan. And to be honest, the more the merrier. Just throw it all on there. I got in trouble for saying I like ketchup with steak. But yes, 100%, if there is some sort of dippable thing, I'm gonna throw that pizza crust in there, and I'll probably double dip as well. Just make sure that the crust isn't stuffed. I mean, then you're in real trouble. My favorite carb has to be porridge, more specifically oats. It's the staple of the Scottish diet traditionally. But for me also, it's a great balanced meal, certainly in the morning. If you throw in some protein powder in there, the macros are great, sustains you throughout the day. I always feel good when I eat porridge, especially if I'm marathon training. Oh, I'm gonna go for seafood actually. Yeah, you can't beat, some freshly grilled fish or squid on the barbecue. Which character of all the characters would I like to have a meal with? Well, I suppose I've been working with Jamie Fraser for almost 10 years now, and he likes whiskey. He makes his own whiskey, much like myself. He's well-traveled. Whatever meal you have with Jamie Fraser, it's gonna be pretty delicious. For a nightcap, it depends if I'm drinking whiskey. Sassenach whiskey, obviously, is our award-winning whiskey, but I'm really proud of our new gin. This is the Sassenach Wild Scottish Gin. All the botanicals are from the southwest of Scotland, from Galloway, where I'm from. It is really delicious, and I love this on a summer's day with a slice of green apple and some tonic, refreshing. That's my summer's day treat. So I'm Sam Heughan, and check out Outlander Season 7 on Stars. It certainly goes well with anything.